everyone. Oh, wait, I need the microphone.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Greetings, testing.
Greetings, everyone. All right, it's day 3. I just finally finished. There's 2 hours of editing this morning as well. Just finally finished editing all of the videos from the day 1 recording. There was a lot. Things I've noticed and things I noticed that I have to really work on is pre-planning any shoots or shots, but mostly outlining and planning the actual structure of the information coming across. There were a few points where I was rambling. There are some videos that deliver in several different directions, so I'm kind of going to use them as samples since I did them. Why not? It doesn't cost anything to upload more videos. So we're going to use those as experiments and see if we can learn what kind of information we can gather from those videos where they all are alternatively the same statement, but with different deliveries. But then episode 1 is structured fairly decent. I actually really like the outtake on that one when it's done. It should be uploaded here shortly. I'm going to get down to the coffee shop after I record this video to go upload all the videos and then put them on a timer to come out over the next 2 days as I prepare for the second episode of the video. I need to make sure... Oh, actually, no, I have the second episode recorded as well. Just kind of going into some of the depressive states of why I started this journey. Hopefully that delivers. If it doesn't deliver, ask questions so that I can redo it and deliver it better. Right? Because I'm learning. So part of me making this all public and all open there in front of everyone is that I'm learning all of the things it takes to become successful doing this. And that comes down to delivery. The way I deliver, the sound I deliver, the content that I deliver, the amount of detail I deliver, how much of it can be saved for later, how much of it can I use to rope and cycle people in to start paying attention to what's going on more in my world. I am usually a very short, straight shooter. I talk a lot, I don't shut up, but getting points across, I try to get the point across as fast as possible. But I have to adjust that theory and thought process in YouTube videos because it's about watch time. So I need you to watch in order for me to get validated, in order for me to make an income, because I get enough watch time and validation in that regards. But I'm still not going to pad my videos because I hate listening to people talk about useless crap. I do it all the time, though. Anyway, but I want to deliver valuable information and make you giggle a little bit if that's a possibility. So, let's see. Delivering, planning. My first episode was long. It kept my attention the first 2 times I watched it, but 5 and 6, oh my god, it was so hard to watch again, over and over again myself. Not because it's a bad video, but because I have ADD and I don't like watching things more than once. I try not to. So watching it 6 times, being your own words, you start zoning out, and then you're like, oh my god, like, oh wait, why did I say that funny? Okay, no, I gotta delete that part. Okay. Or let me delete that part and you use this part instead. Or if you're in the situation I was in, you record the first episode 2 or 3 times, realize that you went off on a tangent, left, right, here and there. So now you have all this extra footage. But eventually you just kind of piece them all together, come up with one good piece. So we'll see. You tell me what you think. And then tell me, when you tell me what you think, I'll be able to take it and strive and work on using it for the next video that I'm going to be doing. So every one of these cycles is a growth cycle for me. I'm learning every time I put a new video out. Obviously, this batch of videos was made with the information that I have while recording them and what I learned in the middle of recording them. So this next video episode that I'll start will be with the small takeaways that I have from this video. But hopefully by the time I get to the third, I'll actually have some public comments. Who knows, maybe. And I can use that in order to refine the videos after that and use this recycling period of refinement as I go over and over and build out these brands. Right now, I haven't touched any of the other brands. I've only done the vlogging stuff. So I got about 19, actually, I think it's about 25 videos, maybe more, from that first day of recording. But it's taken me a total of 3 days to record, 2 days to edit, and then now I have to post it on all the platforms, but that's only one of the brands. It's the vlog. I still have to do Start With Me, My Cody, False Motivation, and Flavor of Teal. The kids book, that will happen when it happens. So it's going to sit back a little further in the back of requirements because Start With Me is my number one priority. False Motivation is my second because it's probably the fastest way for me to get an actual income. And then Flavor of Teal would be my second priority due to passion, but considering the amount of work that needs to go into getting the landing page done and the first few articles written, I am going to push that back as a third priority for now, considering the workload. Because content-wise, False Motivation is already ready to go. Start With Me is most of the way ready to go. So those two basically just need content and to get attention to them and move traffic towards them. So now I just have to do publishing the vlog and figure out how I'm going to schedule recording content and information for the vlog and the brands. We'll start with one brand and see how that works out. Because then what we'll do is we'll do the vlog, one brand, and see how long that takes to create the videos and the content, and then we'll add in another brand and see what it adds onto it. And we'll see if we can find a pattern that makes this productive in life so that I'm not working 18-hour days in order to get stuff done, which I'm totally willing to do, but I'm also, at this point in my life, not willing to do. Yeah, I know. You got to grind, right? Yeah, well, I've grinded for years and years and years. There was about a 7-year period where I was going with an average of 3 hours of sleep a night. Sometimes 1 to 2, but usually never really more. It was college full-time, working full-time with overtime, and getting married at the same time. So it was a lot of work, and it actually got to a point where it actually started hurting my body. I started getting not sick, but I got to the point after about 7 years of running hard. I was also working out 1 to 3 hours a day on top of all of that. I destroyed my body in that regards. But I worked my D into the ground, and after about 7 years of that, my body said no more. If I stayed up to I think it was 18 hours, as soon as I got to the 18th hour, I shut down, to the point where I'd fall asleep while driving, fall asleep sitting in a chair. I almost became narcoleptic because I was so exhausted all of the time. And it got to the point where I could not force myself to stay awake. Even if I went 2 straight weeks of sleeping right every day, and then I'd be like, oh, I got this really big project that needs to get done. I hit my sleeping hour and my body shut down. I couldn't think straight. I was just I was like, I'm so tired. I couldn't get anything done. So I had to start sleeping better. But now that I've gone through that, I've spent the last, I would say, 3 to 5 years trying to find a reasonable balance in that regards that allows me to work into the ground as well as get some rest. And I think that's my priority, is being well rested, because I got really into nootropics and mental capacity and capabilities. So performing at a higher peak is a priority in my life. I wouldn't say I'm doing it the best right now, but I do need to be performing better, and that includes a reliable amount of sleep, because I've noticed all the emotional issues that go on with not sleeping, as well as what I'm doing is super stressful for something that should be as simple as it is. But the thing is I'm extra stressed from doing it, so I'm making sure I sleep so not to deter my mood, destroy my body, or wear me out too fast, then faster than I can recover. So those are the things I've learned and the priorities that I'm taking thus far. So I don't think I have anything I can actually show you that would be worth being like, check this out, what I learned. Oh, I spoke to a couple of mentors and I got some great words of advice. It was phenomenal. I'm going to use it as some material. I'm going to take it and I'm going to voice it over onto a picture of them and I'm going to link it back to them so we can create a round robin of linking back and forth just to build that connections. And then I'm working on finding someone to interview because this is still businessy. This is going to be a businessy vlog. So I'm getting into conversations about businesses through mentors, just spot checking ideas. That's all valuable information. It's all worth it, and I think it would be all be valuable to share with people. So we'll see how that goes, but still trying to plan out the whole season and the multiple projects and sprinkling the multiple projects on so that I can get to a point of being productive and still have a life. So wish me luck. Stay tuned. And I don't know if it's this side, but like and subscribe, push the buttons, do the things, make me feel cool. I'd say please. I want to say pretty please, but that sounds pathetic. It makes me feel like I'm begging for your attention. Well, I'm scrappy right now, so you know what? I'll beg for it. I'll get on my knees. Please, please, pretty please. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I hope this information is valuable. I hope it gives you a good sense and understanding of what it's going through as I'm trying to do all of this. Oh, it doesn't help that I got added stress from my ex-wife adding more legal documents to file and deal with during the divorce. God. Dude, divorce sucks. But we'll talk about that later. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later.